Chevrolet's just announced the updates for the 2020 model year that are coming late summer time frame, maybe around August is when those 2020 trucks, the Silverado trucks, are going to be arriving in dealers. And in this video, I'm going to go over all the new updates, including the new engine availability and also the big towing number. You got to watch this. All right, come along. So first, Chevrolet is keeping the 5.3 liter V8 in the lineup. It still has the same rating for 2020, 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. It still has the dynamic fuel management system, which means it can run on any number of cylinders or skip cylinders, anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4, etc. But now it can be paired to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Before, in 2019 trucks, it was paired to an 8-speed. Now it's going to be a 10-speed auto. And this combo is available in both LT Trail Boss and High Country trucks, and with four-wheel drive as well. So Chevrolet says that you can expect a little bit better performance because the transmission is smooth shifting, you have more availability of gearing, so you should have a little bit better jump off the line, and maybe better fuel efficiency, although Chevrolet has not stated anything about fuel economy in this entire press release. But here's the big news, and this is why I'm excited. It's because the big 6.2 liter V8 with a 10-speed auto is now available in more trim levels, specifically the RST and also the custom Trail Boss. This is the entry-level Trail Boss truck. Of course, Trail Boss, if you're not familiar with it, it's their off-road package, or it's probably the most off-road worthy Silverado 1500 that they have, which means it has a 2-inch lift, Rancho shocks, it has hill descent control, it has skid plates, and it has a mechanically locking rear differential. But now you can get it with a big engine. Still the same power rating, 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. Of course, the 10-speed automatic is still there. And this RST is really important because this truck, the RST trim level, which is priced a little bit above the custom Trail Boss, gives you a new towing number, which is class leading for half-ton trucks. And I'll mention that big number in a little bit. First, let's look at the pricing. So they announced just kind of one price for 2020. The configurator is not open yet, so the dealers will be getting information pretty soon, maybe within a month or two. And then, of course, consumers can get the new 2020 trucks, like I said, in about August timeframe. But they said that the custom Trail Boss with a big 6.2 liter V8 is going to have a retail price of $43,865. According to them, under $44,000, this is going to be the most affordable truck with over 400 horsepower. You know, everybody likes a class-leading number, and according to Chevrolet, they can have the most affordable big horsepower truck, which is pretty cool. Of course, the 3.0 liter diesel straight six engine, which we haven't driven yet, is going to be available in 2020. The power rating on this engine are 277 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. This torque comes in at 1500 RPM, so it's a very torquey engine. It's a straight six. I can't wait to drive it. We still don't know the fuel economy estimates from the EPA and Chevrolet on this engine, so we can't really speculate exactly what it will be, but it's available on LT, RST, LTZ, and High Country trucks. So that engine actually starts deliveries a little bit earlier, maybe in June, July timeframe as a 2019 truck, and then it will move on as a 2020 truck. That's the news for now. Then adaptive cruise control is going to be available, which means finally, well, Ram 1500 already has adaptive cruise. I mean, full stop capability, following a vehicle in front of you, slowing down, speeding up, setting the speed, all that stuff. Ford F-150 has had it. So finally, Chevrolet is getting, more competitive on the high-tech stuff, and they're offering adaptive cruise control on LT, LTZ, and High Country models. Next, technology. 15 camera views. You guys know I love technology, and we've shown you these cameras on the GMC Sierra AT4 before. That truck for 2019 had about 13 camera views, including the in-camera rear view mirror in the center of the truck. But now they're stepping up to 15 cameras, and that's because they're including the transparent trailer capability cameras that you can mount either on the back of your trailer, so you can do this composite view of truck and trailer, so you can kind of see behind or through the trailer. And of course, you can have a camera also inside the trailer. So if you're carrying cargo, if you want to see how it's secured on the road, you can access that camera. Or if you have like livestock or horses, you can check on your horses while moving. So I think it's pretty cool technology. Of course, it's going to cost money to add additional cameras and additional tech, but I think the fact that it's available here is really important. Finally, on the tech side, InCommand Control system is going to be available now on the Silverado light-duty trucks. Chevy and GM initially unveiled that system on their heavy-duty trucks, but now it's coming to the half-tons. The InCommand Control system is basically allows you to have access to your trailer features to monitor and control some of your camper trailer functions remotely through your My Chevrolet app, mobile app, within the truck while moving. For example, you can check on like water heater status if your trailer supports this. This is basically the ASA standard where there's, if there's some remote monitoring allowed on your camper trailer, this InCommand Control System app allows you to monitor and maybe preset like your camper temperature, check on your water levels, etc., etc. So if you're a camper, if you have the latest equipment, it'll be supported in this truck as well. Finally, 13,400 pounds maximum towing half-ton number for the 2020 Silverado 1500. This is a class-leading number. So until now, Ford has been, with the F-150, has had the leadership in half-ton towing with 13,200 pounds. This is kind of a crazy number for a half-ton truck because if you think about it, a half-ton truck by itself, like an F-150, weighs between 5,000 and 6,000 pounds. So the fact that it can tow over 13,000 pounds is already kind of mind-boggling. But the Ford did it with a two-wheel drive setup with their 3.5-liter EcoBoost. But this 13,400 pound number for Chevrolet Silverado is achieved with this, the RST truck double cab standard bed 4x4. So let that sink in a little bit. Usually you get the highest towing numbers with a two-wheel drive truck, but Chevrolet just rated their RST, which is already kind of well-optioned truck, with a double cab, not a regular cab, a double cab standard bed, 4x4, still 13,400 pounds of maximum towing. And Chevy says this is SAE certified according to the J2807 standard. So they're still following all the Society of Automotive Engineering standards on their power ratings and their towing ratings and all the other configurations that they have. So I'm pretty impressed by this. What I want to see is exactly how this will be priced, because there's a lot of technology we're talking about here. How they're going to package it, how much it's going to cost, and also I want to see how this 10-speed will perform with a 5.3. And by the way, this is still with dynamic fuel management technology on both of these engines. So Chevrolet is not really raising their power numbers, especially on the 5.3, but they're adding a new transmission behind it, which is pretty interesting. By the way, the 10-speed is also going to be available with their diesel straight 6 engine as well. A lot of you guys have told us that trucks are getting a lot more expensive, and that's true. The fact that they're going aggressively after the price on this big V8 engine with under $44,000 is a good thing, but a lot of the other stuff, the technology, the cameras, the controlling of your camping trailer and maximum towing numbers, because you have to have a maximum towing package. That means towing mirrors, which we haven't seen yet, by the way. So Chevrolet is supposed to have the bigger towing mirrors from the heavy-duty truck also available on their light-duty trucks. We still are yet to see pictures of that or video of that. All those things will cost additional dollars, obviously. So let me know what's more important. Which one of these features, if any, strikes you as really needed? Is it going to be the camera system? Is it going to be adaptive cruise to make your highway driving a little bit easier? or is it just towing technology? So let me know in the comments below what you think about these updates for 2020. And of course, go back to tfltruck.com for more news, views, and real-world truck reviews.